Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Trek Online, where we will now ensure that even for a Romulan, Jajvam.
Koi keles buk lord koi buk pepu Yahbo matpo jeshui shemak tu mehu Mashu mano is mahoktu Nipein madat wuvku Pasma hekpe jesho kista Bahumadi mabare masuta Kamame kamasuta Maho.
The time has come, at last. With the aid of Tenavik and the monks of Boreth, we are ready to take the next step on this strange journey. We are ready to restore the soul of L'Rell. Come to the monastery on Boreth as soon as you can. Lady Je'ula, General Martok, and I will be waiting for you there.
I'm not sure exactly what you mean, Adetpa, but I will arrive soon.
Something you need?
This episode does tend to... Okay, now I'm getting distracted. This episode does tend to blur the lines between Star Trek's usual ambiguity about whether faith-based stuff is literal or not, which is not great, but it has been a while, so I could be wrong about that. You may have noticed the odd uniforms for the past few videos for my crew members. That's in preparation for this.
What I am about to tell you is unusual. I ask that you hear me out before making any sort of judgment.
Well, I do claim to have an open mind, at least. By all means.
Tenavik believes that the soul of L'Rell was not restored to her clone because it is trapped within the depths of Gre'Thor. Based on my own research, I am inclined to agree with him.
Right. In, Klingon Hell. If I were to assume that we are interpreting this literally, Adetpa, why are we trying to bring back someone in Klingon Hell and not Klingon Heaven, Gre'Thor, rather than sto'vo'kor?
We aren't sure. What I do know is Lady Je'ula wants to take a spiritual journey to Gre'Thor to liberate the soul of L'Rell.
Maybe I shouldn't ask how they know that her soul's in Gre'Thor. Is such a journey possible?
Tenavik has assured us that such a journey is possible, and is willing to facilitate the process. While some of us have our doubts, Je'ula is convinced she must do this, and so, here we are.
Right. As long as it's not going to get anyone killed, although we are dealing with Klingons here, I'm not asking what she's going to do, but is she going to do this alone?
If necessary, yes. She requests that you join her on this journey, however. You and General Martok.
I see. General, you've agreed to this?
I have. I would like to see if such a thing can be done. If it is possible, Je'ula will need all the help she can get in a place filled with the worst pieces of Baktag ever to call themselves Klingons. Speaking of Je'ula, she wanted a word with you once you arrived.
Naturally. Alright, you still haven't explained what exactly we're doing. Guess I'll find out. Hold on. Would I have beamed down with the way team gear?
You have arrived. Good. We have a challenging journey ahead of us. Tenavik can explain more about it to you.
What? The General directed us to her and she's just directing us to another person. By all means.
It will be a challenge. One that will test your body, mind, and soul. Even the strongest of warriors can fall on such a journey. It is not a path to be traveled lightly.
I still don't know what I'm doing. Well, I suppose I'm being brave as Torel Kel'Inra. I'm ready to make the journey. Are you, Matriarch?
The future of the Empire is at stake. L'Rell
that is
can
a
guide
stupid
us
question.
to victory over Jetpack. For that, I will do what must be done, even if I have to destroy Fek'la himself.
Very well. Let us begin this fateful journey then, which I still don't know what it's going to look like.
To enter Gre'Thor, you'll need to be on the precipice of death. The fumes of this incense will allow you to enter a death-like comatose state. That is when your journey will begin. Aditpa and I will monitor your bodies from here.
Okay, so we're not actually at risk of dying. We'll just be as close to death as can be done. I suppose. If there were Klingons, they really wouldn't tell me the genuine risk factors here, because they wouldn't have looked, because they don't care. They want to die honorably. Yeah, okay. Cast incense into the brazier. Brazier? Brazier. Casting incense. That is something I don't like. Star Trek Online now automatically gives you an EV suit when you encounter environmental problems. At least it's gone. Well, I did prepare for this. You might have seen in the various intros. I thought going to Gre'Thor, Klingon spiritual stuff, we might get a more native, primal, armored battle look.
This does not seem like Gre'Thor.
How would you know? Right, I also got different weapons.
This is not Gre'Thor. This is Koth.
The Void. Why are we here?
Well, the place between... Well, I suppose we're not
Perhaps
getting
we
ready
are
for battle
here
yet.
because our fates are not yet decided.
Oh, right.
But the ritual... Wait. Something approaches from the mists.
Right, we should have done something dishonorable beforehand to ensure that we got to the right place.
What brings you to a place where neither honor nor dishonor reigns? I do not know you. You, I know from tales of the past. Jo'ula, sister of Tukuvma, the matriarch of House Mokai. But you, General Martak,
It was quite a look.
I will never
I'm
forget
missing all of it.
Why are you here?
Those eyes. Not quite the same as Akar's. Much worse. Gowron, I believe I recognize your face from historical texts. Martok's gonna be surprised. I am not surprised that he's in Gre'Thor, considering, if I recall correctly, the last thing he was doing before he died was specifically ordering doomed-to-fail military campaigns at the Dominion War to embarrass Martok so that he could then get public support to take over completely. Although he'd already taken over. I don't remember entirely, but it was definitely dishonorable. Jolan True.
I must admit, I am surprised to see you here, Martok. Did your friends in the Federation finally convince you to do something less than honorable before you died? Was it Cisco? Or was it your good friend Worf, the treacherous son of Moog?
Who are you, Pratach? And why are you... Wait. Those eyes.
Of course we recognize
I
the
have
eyes.
seen such eyes before.
Hello, sorry to interrupt, but if you are enjoying this video and you'd like to help me continue making more videos just like this one, then I have my Ko-fi and Patreon accounts linked in the description. If you'd like to help out or just gain perks based on the tiers in the Patreon specifically, then I'd appreciate it. Now back to the video.
Yes, you have. For this is Gowron, son of Morel, son of Akar. And to answer your question, I am not dead yet, Gowron. My allies and I are merely passing through.
I'm going to be honest, that does sound a little dishonorable on its own. Well, just continuing.
Passing through, are you? There are but two destinations you can reach from Koth, and I'll wager you're not traveling to sto'vo'kor.
Why?
You mentioned my ancestor, Akar. He served House Mokai during the war with the Federation. Does your little journey have something to do with him?
In a roundabout way.
It does not. Though I suspect his treachery is the reason you are here now, Gowron. After all, the dishonor of the father also dishonors his sons and their sons for 3 generations.
For the sake of ambiguity, I'm going to say that all of this is either Torel Kel'Inra's hallucination or a shared hallucination somehow through some sort of telepathy. We do have a Vulcan in the party. The Doctor, Dr. Tanar. She could be projecting our minds into other minds. Star Trek Online does not want me to have that ambiguity, but I'd like to have it.
You are many things, Martok, but a liar is not one of them. If I had any doubt of that, I would kill you where you stand for insulting the honor of my grandfather. So, Akar's dishonor has kept me trapped in this wretched place. Not the fate I had expected.
Oh, so he's not going to Gre'Thor, he's trapped in Purgatory. Which is odd. It's better than Gre'Thor, I should think. I mean, I suppose this is a bit boring, but Gre'Thor is, what, eternal torture?
Indeed. Gre'Thor, our destination. You said it could be reached from here. Do you know the way?
I do. I can guide you there if you wish it.
I wish it.
Wait. The Gowron I knew would not aid anyone if it did not benefit him in some way. What scheme are you hiding behind this sudden act of benevolence?
I wonder if hallucinations have safety protocols. I certainly don't want to get stuck in eternal torture.
Look around you, Martok. There is little to do in this place but brood and despair.
Boredom.
I'm taking you there for my amusement. And perhaps there may be a way out of this place. If there is, I would find it. Even if I have to march at your side to do so. Does that satisfy you? Or shall we stand here for eternity and ponder my motivations?
I would defer to your judgment, General, if you said we shouldn't follow him, but we don't have much of a choice. Journey to the Barge of the Dead. Well, that's a very easy journey. We just sort of... Our consciousnesses fly into the ether.
This is the Barge of the Dead, laden with souls bound for Gre'Thor. You'll want to announce yourself to Kotar. It is unwise to vex the ferryman.
By all means. Let's go introduce ourselves to this presumed hallucination. It is starting to really frustrate me how little ambiguity there is given from Star Trek Online's end about whether this is literal or metaphorical. Jolan True? Would a Romulan greeting vex you? Wait, hold on. If we're able to come here by going into a near-death state, does that mean that everyone, not just Klingons, goes to the Klingon afterlife? Is this the canonical afterlife with no other religious afterlife being the true afterlife? Fascinating.
The legends of the ferryman are true. You are Kotar, the first Klingon, slayer of gods.
I am, and you are Ja'ula, kinswoman of T'Kuvma, matriarch of your house. It is not your time. You should not be here. Explain yourself.
On a side note, I really, really hope that Cannon put to Kuvma in Gre'Thor?
My allies and I seek the soul of another. One who should be in sto'vo'kor, but now dwells in Gre'Thor.
It is not your time.
Maybe someone else on board has seen Laurel recently.
Laurel? I know no Laurel. But I know you, Ja'ula. You left me to die in a starfleet prison. Oh, you rescued your pet, a car, but not a lowly Beck, trapped in his cell. And during your raid, an explosion exposed my cell to the cold void of space. And so I died, dishonored. Begone! I have nothing more to say to you.
That was no way for a warrior to die. It is a fate I narrowly avoided several times myself. Come, let us see what the others know.
Gre'Thor is really, really strict. If you can go to Klingon hell, condemned to eternal torture, because you happen to be in a cell that got blown into space. Hello there. Seen any, well, she looks a lot like, Ja'ula? That sort of genre of Klingon, which you don't see much anymore for some reason. Let's not get into that. But have you seen one around?
Laurel, here? Kiyach! I may be a coward, but you are an idiot. Everyone knows that Laurel is in sto'vo'kor. As for you, you will have an eternity in Gre'Thor to find wisdom, fool. But the lessons that await you will not be pleasant.
No one actually explained to me how we know that Laurel is in Gre'Thor, but I'm assuming our intel is correct. The afterlife.
Mind your tongue, or I will throw you overboard and feed you to the Koskari. Lady Ja'ula, this is getting us nowhere. Perhaps a more direct approach is in order.
What happens if you leave the barge of the dead, because you're already in the afterlife? I'm not going to think about it. This is probably an hallucination anyway.
Out of respect for the ferryman, I will refrain from such measures until they are necessary. Come, let us see if one of the others has something besides rage or the bluster of a coward to offer us.
I suppose all of them are going to Gre'Thor. They are all dishonorable. So, bad attitudes can be expected. Ask a third soul about Laurel. Sorry to interrupt the conversation, but have you seen a Klingon Chancellor from a while back? She liked everyone to call her mother. Ugh.
Lady Ja'ula and General Martok, the architects of my downfall.
Oh, God.
My house swore allegiance to you, but I saw your crusade against Jempuk for the folly it was.
Really?
I refused your call to arms at Gorath, and for that, my first officer killed me and took my place as captain. I shall enjoy watching the two of you suffer for the rest of time.
I really wish it were your first officer I was having a conversation with right now. Unfortunately, they're not going to Gre'Thor anytime soon, or ever, judging by their support of our campaign against Emperor Jempuk.
You dishonored your house and your crew. You forgot what it meant to be Klingon, Captain. And now, you go to pay the price for that. Step away from me now, or your suffering will begin before you walk through the gates of Gre'Thor.
Here we go. Here we go to another soul, or is Ja'ula actually going to attack this person?
Wait your turn. I shall have my vengeance before all others.
Oh, that's one of the Sons of Nun. Is that Batleth Puklod? Oh, first we're having a conversation with him. Right, I'm going to be honest. You were simply a soldier in my path. I don't think I actually ever met you. It's nothing personal.
I do not know who sent you here, Ja'ula, and I do not care. My wish for vengeance has been granted, and I will stain the deck of this barge with your blood.
If you die in the afterlife, like on the barge, do you automatically get transported back to purgatory? Do you respawn on the barge? Or do you get a quick trip to Gre'Thor instantly? I suppose we'll find out. Well, I suppose you'll find out. Batleth Bookload. Lord. Right, I didn't change any armor schemes of any of my away team officers, and we are on advanced difficulty. Not advanced. Is it advanced? And I do want to do this, like, in the theme of this being the afterlife with melee. But if it doesn't work, I'm just going to have to switch to disruptors. I can't see what's happening. I suppose that's how melee goes. Okay, maybe this would be better if I wasn't in FPS scheme. I can see the battlet.
Enough!
Okay.
You shall earn no salvation through combat here.
Well, that was chaotic. Did you yield, or... I suppose you weren't looking forward to dying again.
Bah! The ferryman has spared you. For now. Do not think you will rest easy once we reach Gre'Thor. I will find you, and I will have my revenge. This I swear.
Alright. We're not going to be here for that long, but let's not tell him that.
Bold words. But I think you'll find that Fek'Lar has plans for you, as he does for all traitors. We're done here. Leave this wretch to his fate.
We still haven't found Lorel. Are we going to go all the way to Gre'Thor, get off the barge, and then search the entire population of Gre'Thor? That's going to be several billion.
The glory of combat, brief as it was. It felt good to engage in battle once more. To be Klingon.
Glory of combat indeed. I got to use my Koat Milat sword.
So, there is still something within you that knows what it means to be a warrior. You were the Gowron of old, before the Chancellorship changed you, as it did me, as it did Jempak. And perhaps Lorel.
How does that make sense? He reverted back to a previous state of personality?
Interesting. You became Chancellor after I fell in battle? Tell me you killed Worf to do so. Oh, that would have been glorious!
I'm afraid not. He's far too fond of Worf.
I did not. Worf still lives, and serves the Empire to this day. I hope you can handle such a disappointment, Gowron.
You two could catch up later, but I'd rather not leave my body back in the real world in this near-death state for too long, so let's get on with it.
Let us ask the ferryman how much longer it will be until we get to Gre'Thor.
Why is there a journey time in the afterlife? Jolan True, again, are we there yet?
You fight with purpose, Ja'ula. Honor to you and your house. I think we shall not meet again, and that gladdens my heart.
Indeed. No words for me. Little offended.
It will be some time before we arrive at Gre'Thor. Tell me of the soul you seek. I would know your story, so I can sing it to the dishonored, to remind them of who they were, of who they could still become.
I seek Lorel. She was once called Mother, a great warrior and leader of the Empire. I would liberate her soul. I strive to remove a tyrant from the Emperor's throne, and her counsel will help me to do so. This is why I journey to the halls of Gre'Thor, ferryman. For the Empire, no risk is too great.
Indeed.
I have seen her. Once, she stood not far from where you stand now. She did not speak. She did not have to. But I saw in her the same pain that I carry in my heart.
Why the hell is she in Gre'Thor?
You can find her in Gre'Thor, if the denizens do not end you first. But finding her and liberating her from that wretched place are two different battles. May you find success in both.
But why? Why is this great Chancellor here?
That is not my tale to tell.
Of course not.
Find Lorel. Make her story and yours as one. And fight with all your conviction. Then, and only then, may you find a way out of Gre'Thor. For yourself and for Lorel.
Well, we knew we had a fight ahead of us. Well, we didn't. I certainly didn't. I thought this was a hallucination. I still think it's a hallucination. We do have swords, though. This changes nothing.
So there is a way out of Gre'Thor. Tell me, ferryman, how can I find my way in? The gates are locked to me. My path out of Koth has been blocked by the dishonor of my ancestor. But if I can enter Gre'Thor, I can find the liberation that Ja'ula and her allies seek for Lorel.
That's a good point.
Speak! Tell me what I wish to know!
That is a good point.
I will tell you only this. Your story has not ended, Gowron, son of Marel. The scales can be shifted yet, for good or for ill. Now, leave me to my duty. I will call upon you when we draw near to Gre'Thor. Until then, know your place. Do not forget that I am master of this vessel. It is unwise to test my authority here.
Understood. Sail to Gre'Thor. Oh, it'll happen instantly. By all means, engage. I actually liked that little cutscene there. Oh, I was late on the screenshot.
We have arrived. I will wait for you and your allies here, Ja'ula. Should you succeed, return to me here, and I will ensure your song does not end in Gre'Thor.
So Gowron has his answer. He just has to go to the ferryman, and the ferryman can... Why is this happening? Ferryman can ferry him back to the real world. Not back to the real world, to sto'vo'kor?
You honor us, Kotar, first of the Klingons. We will not keep you waiting long.
Gre'Thor awaits, matriarch.
So it does. Prepare for battle. Our greatest challenge awaits.
Indeed.
You will find no one to block your entrance at the gates of Gre'Thor, warriors. Getting out, that will be the challenge.
I was about to say I've faced worse. I don't think I've faced anything comparable. Certainly never used a sword.
Gowron, a pity you cannot join us. I suspect you would find more entertainment past those gates, in the depths of Gre'Thor itself.
I do not doubt that. Soon Fekla will know the frustration of dealing with a Klingon too stubborn to die. Glory to you and your house. Fight with honor, and if necessary, die well. Kapla!
Kapla?
The time has come. Go now, warriors. Your destiny lies beyond those gates.
Well, we will return, I can assure you of that.
We shall see. The halls of Gre'Thor have crushed many a soul. I hope yours do not join their ranks.
I mean, I'm technically
As
still
for
alive.
you, Gowron, I would have words with you before we depart.
Well, in we go. Leave them to their wording. Woo! Vek'iri. Slave master. I thought no, further along. The demons of Gre'Thor. Oh. I'm glad they're very selective about who they hold over the fire. Can we...
Look at these pathetic wretches. Reporting for damnation like it were duty.
I suppose we're an exception. We don't have to go through that because we're visiting. It's like a monopoly.
There are the
Excuse me?
gates. Let us see if entering Gre'Thor is as easy as Kotar said.
Just... Well, that's not very dramatic.
This is going to be like searching for a cloaked ship in the briar patch.
We do not seek a mundane soul, General. Few Klingons do not know of L'Rell. I do not think a warrior of her caliber would go unnoticed, especially in a place like this. Come, let us speak to others here. It should not take long to find L'Rell.
Alright. That soul, they keep looking at us. One of them. Yeah, no, this is definitely canonical hell. Because that's not a Klingon. Unless that's a TOS Klingon. That'd be funny. Ah, that one keeps looking at us. The one whose face is all... Hold on, is that obscured in shadow or... No, that is a texture error. Greetings.
Ah, more newcomers. This place, oh, it stinks. It's loud and teeming with demons. That said, oh, at least it's warm. Unlike Rura Penthe, where I froze to death in a cell.
Oh.
I suppose that is better than filling the belly of a jackal mastiff.
Well, your body probably is. Anyway.
We are looking for L'Rell. Have you seen her?
Huh, can't say I have.
Fantastic.
Sorry. Well, don't make that face at me. See that man atop the stairs? The one surrounded by she-demons? He's called Kutep. Seems to be a player in here. You might ask him about L'Rell.
Which stairs? I don't know, we'll find him. Let's see what this Kutep has to say. A player in here for she-demons. Hello? Well, they look like they're about to beat him up. Jolan True, Kutep, presumably? Hold off, ladies, for a moment.
It's easy. You she-demons want souls to devour. I can help with that. No, not my soul, you insufferable harpy! Behold, newcomers have arrived, my ladies. Come forth, travelers! Let us get to know one another.
Bloody quiet.
Listen closely, Patak. We seek L'Rell. Have you seen her? Speak now, before I feed you to your charming friend.
In little pieces. I have a sword.
You wouldn't! No, wait. You would. I can see it in your eyes. I have not seen this L'Rell. Vort, you need to talk to Vort. If there's anyone who knows about this, it's her! Please don't feed me to the she-demons!
Well, good luck.
Vort must be further in. Let us head through these doors and look for them.
Remember what I said about searching through the billion inhabitants of Gre'Thor? Seems like we are. Another door. And we just know that this is Vort. I suppose we could be calling out, is any of you called Vort? Yes, I'm Vort over here. Jolan True?
Kutep sent you? Impressive. I sent my she-demons down to eat him. The silver-tongued bastard must have talked his way out of their bellies. Never mind that. Why are you bothering me, exactly?
I was told that you might know where we might find the former Chancellor L'Rell.
Someone who looks a lot like L'Rell has been seen around. Quiet type. Keeps to herself. Well, that's not an easy thing to do around here. Someone like her could pull it off, I suppose.
Indeed. Where can we find her?
Ask Lothar. I run my little corner of things, and that's all. She's elsewhere, and for that, you need to talk to Lothar. Unless you want to take it up with Veklar, of course. Ha!
I'll think about it. Let's find another person. Mark my words, we're gonna get on to 1,000,000,001 before we find L'Rell. You can't see my minimap, but I'm trying to follow it to a marker. TOS Klingon. True.
Ah, the newcomers with so many questions have made their way to me at last. Allow me to welcome you to the Hall of Treachery. A tragic name, really. We aren't all bad here.
This is a TOS Klingon back when Klingons looked like humans and sounded like Romulans. I'm sure of something.
Newcomers are quite popular, you know. You've been watched since you set foot past the gates. Can you blame us? We enjoy such amusements whenever we can in Gre'Thor.
I have a sword.
But enough of that. You have questions, yes? Ask away.
Hi, Chancellor Laurel. She liked people to call her mother.
If you've been watching us, you know why we're here.
He said watching, not
Laurel,
listening.
does she dwell within your domain or not?
Calm yourself, General. Yes, I know who you are. The great and terrible Martok, butcher of Zenkath 3, the one I doom, and so forth. Your reputation precedes you. All of you.
The one-eyed Doom. He does have one eye. And his foe's Doom.
Enough! You still haven't answered his question, Lothar. Tell us where we can find Laurel, and you'll never see us again.
I thought he was entertained by us.
Well, this is embarrassing. But I'm afraid I lost Laurel in a game of poker. Do you know it? Human game. Quite popular here. Yes, I lost Laurel to Mordok. If you're interested in her, you'll have to deal with him. I hope you're good at cards.
I'm gonna turn down... Is it FX volume? Yes. Another step closer to our goal. Again, we're gonna get to redirect number 1,000,000,001. And then we'll find her. Mordok. You look ill.
What? Laurel? I don't know her. There must be some sort of mistake.
This doesn't seem like a master gambler. Unless he's bluffing at the moment, which is making us misjudge him.
Gambler? No. This is Lothar's work. I'm sorry. You've been played. We've all been played. And now we're gonna suffer for it. Sorry.
I told you on the barge that vengeance would be mine.
Oh, not you
What I
again.
meant was, vengeance would be ours.
Vengeance, my ass.
You have finally run out, Martok.
Try to die well, Je'ula.
Well, this is confusing.
I was wondering when they'd make their move. Now I know.
Well, I'm handling this guy. Je'ula's got a beach ball.
Have they added another to their ranks?
That's a good question.
I think the 5th arrival is on our side.
5th arrival? Hold on. Hold on. How can you see that in this melee? Almost there. But there are a few more, yes?
It's almost poetic, traitor!
And where exactly do they go once they die in the afterlife? Is that another level of hell? What are you, Bech, Book Lord? That must mean spear or something. I think I gave Verrill Abraham Lincoln's axe.
2 down, 2 to go.
Really? Hold on. Is this one almost dead? I can't bloody... Give me the health bar. Bech. What?
Your brethren are all gone, traitor. Prepare to meet your end.
Mechleth, Book Lord, the first one. Are we, Okay, the music doesn't really fit, unfortunately. There we go.
I hear you have been looking for Laurel. And now you have found her.
Speak of the devil?
We need to talk.
Oh, speak of the devil. In hell, I suppose that's Feklar. We do need to talk. We're trying to resurrect you. Jolan True, you're bloody tall.
Je'ula, sister of Tekuvma, I know your story well. How you rose to power in House Mokai, your conflict with your brother, and your bold crusade against the Federation during the war. Even after my death, I heard tales of your exploits. You have made and ended a great many enemies. Many of them now dwell within these halls.
It's a good sign.
I know why these souls are here. What I do not know is why you are here. It is not your time.
Nor is it yours, Chancellor. We're here to resurrect you.
If you have heard of my exploits, you know of my clash with the tyrant Jemtok. Once he held the office you brought honor to.
Office, it's weird.
But it was not enough to sate his lust for power. Now, he calls himself Emperor, and has shattered the great work of my brother.
Music doesn't really fit the vibe.
The empire you led with honor is now divided, on the verge of collapse. I am here because I want to restore you to the realm of the living, to help me save it.
Your brother often spoke of your boldness. I suspect he might have understated it somewhat. What you seek is not impossible, but I question the need for such a thing.
I mean, you haven't exactly seen the real world in a while, so take it from us. You might be necessary.
Why seek to restore me from the dead when another former Chancellor still breathes?
He doesn't
of
want
what use am I when General Martok, a warrior fit to wield the sword of Kalish, stands at your side?
He doesn't want to be Chancellor anymore. He didn't like the job.
It appears you've heard of my exploits as well, Chancellor. I am honored.
As you should be, General. You have served the Empire with honor. And yet, you are reluctant to reclaim the office you once held. Why else would you be here now?
Oh, there's a lot of chat messages that have been...
I know too well of the great burden that office brings, and the terrible sacrifices it often demands.
There's a lot of chat messages that have been happening that I didn't see, because once again, the streaming platform that I'm using to dual stream is not relaying the chat messages.
Word travels fast here. Your enemies will be on the move. If you do not return to the realm of the living soon, they will strike. Even the greatest warriors can die here. You should leave, while you are still able to do so.
I mean, our bodies are still alive? So, I'm not sure how that works.
Join us. Together, we can liberate you from this place and restore you to life, as Kalis once was.
More or less.
No. I cannot leave this place. It is a matter of honor. Once, I dwelled in sto'vo'kor among the honored dead. But Vok, my greatest love, was denied entry. He was denied an honorable death, and thus his soul was sent to Gre'Thor.
So that must have happened after the events of Discovery, because she said she was in sto'vo'kor when it happened. And thus his soul was sent to Gre'Thor. And you followed?
I could not bear that. And so...
Oh.
I came here and bargained with Feklar for his release. In exchange for Vok's freedom, I offered to take his place. As you can see, my offer was accepted.
That's a problem. We can't take her out of here without sending Vok here. And she's not going to be very motivated to do that. Fantastic.
This is why I cannot leave. To do so would dishonor the agreement and condemn us both to eternal suffering in Gre'Thor. You have traveled here in vain, Je'ula. I cannot help you.
That's a problem.
No, I saw it. The crystal showed me the future, and you are a part of it. If you could strike a bargain with the master of Gre'Thor, so can I. I will find Fek'Lar and secure your freedom, or die trying.
We're going to bargain with Fek'Lar? Oh, does Je'ula stay here and not to return to the... Does she bargain for L'Rell? I don't actually remember if she gets out of this. Or if she stays here.
I have seen such determination before in the eyes of your honored brother.
Honored my ass.
So be it. I will take you to Fek'Lar. There we shall see how strong your resolve truly is.
A deal with the devil, as humans would say. I hope you know what you're doing, matriarch.
The stairs beyond those doors lead to Fek'Lar's hall.
Fantastic.
Fek'Lar. This ought to be interesting.
All of this has been interesting, and may well have just been hallucination, Chancellor. Sorry, you don't want to be Chancellor General. But, yes, this should be a highlight. Long bloody stairs. If you'll notice, I gave Tanar the Vulcan a Lerpa. And, yeah, there it is.
The guards do not seem to be opposed to our passage.
No, despite me...
They aren't here to keep us away from Fek'Lar. They're here to keep us from escaping him.
Oh, so we can't, like, what if we... Well, no turning back now.
You come here with hope in your heart.
Generally.
There is no place for hope here. Here. There is only pain.
Can something of that pain lead to our objective being fulfilled? Seek audience with Fek'Lar.
Lady Je'ula of House Mokai, I must offer my gratitude to you. Many fresh souls have arrived here of late, thanks to you and your Imperial nemesis. Because of this, I will hear what you have come so far to say. Come forth, speak. What would you ask of the Lord of Gre'Thor?
There has been a message on Twitch that I cannot decode, but it may well be a promotion for something and not a genuine viewer, so I'm not sure. Continuing.
Lord Fek'Lar, I come before you to bargain for the soul of L'Rell. I would liberate her from these halls.
In exchange for something, no doubt. The devil seems like a Ferengi type.
Such impudence! You think you are worthy of commerce?
Commerce? Very Ferengi.
My good lady, I am inclined to disagree. Violently.
Why? We're unworthy of bargaining? The only reason you've seen Season 1 and Season 2 of Discovery is because your sister gave it to you for Christmas. So you've seen all of Discovery that's prior to the time jump, I suppose. It's sort of a series on its own. It's alright. We're fighting Fek'Lar!
The ferryman killed many a god by himself. Together, we should be able to finish off Fek'Lar.
Right. Will the small ones respawn?
Watch out! He's calling in tormented souls to fight us as well!
Do the tormented souls respawn? If not, then I think we'll deal with the small ones and then we'll deal with the big ones.
Yeah.
Right. Well, big one, singular. Hordling. Hordling indeed. Hordling indeed? Okay, there are mechanics going on. Hold on. Well, there's a big pit of fire. And I can't reach him from here. How much damage does it do? I'm not taking a great deal. I'm taking a great deal! Oh god! Martok has a gun? Why am I bothering with swords then? Okay, if this fight is too difficult... You know what? Seeing as he's generating pits of fire around him. Just pull this disruptor out of somewhere. It's the afterlife / hallucination. I'll do what I want.
I can see now why my halls are filled with your slain foes.
I'll take that as a compliment. I have a radiation burn in hell. Oh God, don't pull me towards your pits of fire. I don't want your pits. No. I'm throwing a hell grenade in hell. And after I suppose I've got a hell destructor.
Not strong enough to withstand the power of Vector.
Pardon me?
Lord of Gre'Thor.
Lord of Gre'Thor. My poor crew can't switch to ranged weaponry.
Death that hides deep within each of your hearts.
I am the fear of death that hides deep within each of your hearts. Very poetic, I must say. Oh, come on. Was that lag or did he... Oh, we're done. Succeeded.
You have provided me with great sport.
Can we bargain now?
I shall hear your bargain.
Yes.
What do you offer in trade for the soul of the realm?
She's gonna offer
Lord Vector, I wish to offer my...
Wait! Hold your tongue, Jahula. Vector! If it's the soul of a chancellor you want, take mine instead.
Intriguing. I accept, son of the realm. You shall take the realm's place here.
Are you mad, Gowron? Better to spend eternity with Klingons than to be alone in the void, even in a place like this.
Lord Vector, this should not be Gowron's fate. I will deliver the soul that belongs here. His treacherous ancestor, Akar.
Unacceptable! Gre'Thor is filled with souls such as Akar.
You want Gowron's?
You'll have to sweeten the deal.
Gowron's is like...
Very well. I shall deliver the souls of Akar and Jempak.
I mean, we planned to do that. I suppose we could have taken him prisoner.
That is more like
Oh God, is that...
I accept your generous offer.
Did that...
Deliver those souls to me, and Gowron shall be freed as well.
Did that unpleasant...
And now, I give you leave to go.
distortion come through on stream? If it did, then that's a problem, and I have to find out what's causing that. That hasn't happened before today. You might notice I've got a new headset, so that might be causing different things to happen. But I've been using it for a while, and it hasn't done that. Leave Gre'Thor. Well, I suppose, mission accomplished. And even if we fail, she's not going to get sucked back to Gre'Thor. If we fail, then Gowron's just going to be stuck here. And he's not going to be able to complain about it, because he'll be here and we'll still be alive.
You are able to leave if you can, but you won't be able to leave freely.
Of course not.
Whoever brings the realm back to me will be allowed to take her place in sto'vo'kor.
You actual son of a... I don't think I'm gonna say it on stream. Because it's a bit much.
Ferengi that were less treacherous than Fek'la.
Indeed. When I'm recording, at least I can remove the audio of the curses. But that proper son of a...
Repeat command.
Right, I vaporized him with my sword. The doctor is down. Okay, doctor, do me a favor. Tovin's also down. The Tovin's right here. Stop chaining me! Oi! Pompous. I do find this combat quite stimulating. Yes, defend me with your leper! Onward! Escape. Oh, when I sprint, it like... That's kind of cool. I want to do that from up there. Hold on. Time to learn Klingon so you can say words that YouTube can't use against you. Oh, this is going to be a hell of a fight. Right. Oh, it's a Klingon in Kelvin timeline armor. How fascinating. Wait, do all Klingons from all timelines come to the same afterlife? We might find Terran Klingons, actually, if that were true. And Terran Klingons are close to being, like, the Federation in that universe.
Breaking damage detected. Enemy combatant in close proximity.
Is everyone fighting us? I suppose they're all dishonorable. Oh, I have so many injuries. Radiation burn, muscle strain, cracked ribs. Okay, that's not an injury. Aim is not an injury. It's just 3? Oh, okay. Fantastic. Oh god. My muscle strain on Feral, bruised ribs, and a minor concussion on Tovin. We're in hell. Are all of these injuries being done to our real bodies? Like, psychosomatically? Like our bodies hemorrhaging arteries where there should be bruises? Not arteries. Capillaries. Internal bleeding and all that. Treacherous warrior? You're chill? Okay. Nice.
Quickly! Open the front gates! Kortar is waiting for us on the barge.
Do I have to...
That's not the only thing waiting for us on the other side. Get ready to fight!
Bollocks. You said that a bit late. Ula's healing. I'm gonna throw a grenade at whatever's in front of me. Lockbox? Infinite... Jesus Christ! Is it ranged attacks from multiple, like a lot of enemies at once? Okay, that's not ranged attacks. You're gonna scratch me. It's like fighting the bloody Borg in the Kings and Queens arc.
Viking damage detected.
Okay. I'm just gonna get away, get out of red alert, beam down my away team again. Well, Kach Jajvam, I suppose. Today is a good day to die and respawn and then die and respawn and then die and respawn. Okay, I'm gonna get out of combat and I'm gonna give all of them ranged weapons because them having melee is just a bit much. Tanar, what did you have? That. Tovin, you had a what? You pompous little...
Not everyone is cut out to be a officer.
Are you guys... Yeah, let's not get too close to you. Can we maybe just... You're looking at us, but not quite... Yeah, thank you for that.
There's the
Don't go
box.
towards them, you idiots! Oh my, we were almost avoiding them. Why would you go towards them?
Of course, they have fire-breathing targs.
I hate NPCs.
Kortar, prepare to weigh anchor.
I hate companions.
We are leaving in a hurry.
Absolutely, you're leaving in a hurry, my ass. You just charge towards those people who'd have to bloody fight. Right, let's destroy the fire-breathing targ. What am I backing up against? I'm held. You pompous demons.
Flanking damage detected.
Right, bathing the demon in plasma. Oh yes, apparently we can be injured in the bloody... Ah, God heal. I have no healing abilities left. Ah! 1 second. There we go. How are we? Not great! Oh my god, Martok is taking on an entire bloody battalion. And Zaketh. Stop. I think it's the macrovirus that I have. But why would it get me into combat? Nonsense. Well, hello there. Alright, 1 down. Thinning the horde. 2 down. 3 down. 4 down. Stop bloody counting. Right, fiery targ. Ah, almost dead. And here comes the horde behind Lorel. Oh, can you die, Targ? I've heard Targ meat isn't bad. Certainly make blood wine out of Targ. Well, I don't think it would work. Not sure if fire-breathing targs have blood. Ah, there it goes. Vaporized anyway. No blood wine for you. A Gre'Thor vintage. Not from any particular year, because I don't think there's time in hell. I'm rather enjoying the combat, I'm going to be honest. There's a bit of tactics here. Same tactics as would later appear with the hordes of Borg in the Kings and Queens story arc in the first few episodes, and then it turns into, I'm not going to spoil it. Are we clear? Did we just empty hell? Fascinating. Do we have to jump? Seriously? The one last hurdle. Can you guys make it? Actually, can you fall off? No. Okay, fine. Oh, I should have switched outfits before I did that. Oh, it's fine. Because obviously
Welcome
this
back
outfit
to
was,
the world of the living. And not a moment too soon. A few minutes ago, sensors detected energy signatures over Boreth. Fekiri portals. They're sending vessels through as we speak.
Why?
Has her soul been liberated?
I mean,
Was your mission a success?
This episode taught me a lot about hell I didn't know existed. Yes, hell is in fact Gre'Thor, and everyone goes there, despite them not believing in the Klingon faith. I'm certain, well, I'm relatively certain, she might have fallen behind eventually.
She was right beside us, fighting the whole way. Did she make it to the barge?
Maybe.
She did. I made sure of it.
Oh my god.
Check her vitals. Give me a medical update now!
Speaking of vitals, Tovin has acquired a radiation burn, a minor concussion, internal bleeding, head trauma, cracked ribs, and bruised ribs. And no one else has injuries except Veryl's muscle strain. And then I've got a concussion, cracked ribs, muscle strain, muscle tear, radiation burn. And I still have the sword. Whoops. Check on Laurel. I suppose no one's gonna beam down. Hello? Are you, well, I can't access you. Awaken Laurel? Give us some stimulants.
It is done. She is restored, reborn.
Indeed.
Welcome home, Mother.
And he means that literally, despite the entire Klingon Council in her day calling her mother as well on her request.
Her life signs are strong. Reading brain activity. Yes! You did it! Laurel has returned safe and sound. Kapla!
That's a relief, but apparently we have sodding Fekiri to deal with, and if they're in the real world, then I suppose there is now zero ambiguity. There is an afterlife, and it is the Klingon afterlife. I think we've just eradicated all religions. The Klingon one's the only real one. That's a relief.
Right. 3 portals in total. Fekiri vessels are emerging from them as we speak. They're holding position for now, but we are heavily outnumbered.
What are they up to?
Laurel's presence may be a coincidence. Since their return to our space, the Fekiri have made numerous assaults on Boreth. Until now, those attacks were repelled by the KDF.
And now the KDF is in shambles, so they're not here. Bollocks.
And now, with the Empire in a state of disarray, the defense presence here is minimal.
I literally just said that.
The Fekiri saw weakness, and they seized the initiative. This time, they may succeed where they have failed so many times before.
We will do what we must. If I didn't die in the afterlife, I'll certainly die now.
Indeed. If the Fekiri want to fight, they came to the right place. I will fight to the end if I must, for today is a good day to die.
Right after we brought back L'Rell from the dead, I suppose she's the only important person we need to unite the Empire and form a resistance to Jimpok. Not a resistance, a opposing faction.
Well said, Martok. I stand ready for battle as well. It will be an honor to defend this sacred place at your side.
You risked all to restore me to life. Honor demands that I fight alongside you.
No.
And I do so gladly.
You're literally the only... You are a Klingon, so I'm not going to be able to convince you to not, but you're literally the only person that needs to survive here.
So be it. We will make our stand here. Let it be known that we never forgot what it means to be Klingon!
I never knew what it means to be Klingon. I'm Romulan. He's Zindi. She's Vulcan.
I will need to go with one of you, however. After the loss of the Lucara, I have no vessel to command in battle.
I mean, logically, she should go with Adet Pa. You're gonna...
I believe I can be of assistance there, Lady Ja'ula. The monks of Boreth are not entirely without resources after all.
You have a ship? A warship?
Yes, but we will need some time to prepare. Do what you can to hold the line until then. Lady Ja'ula, Mother, please come with me.
Well, let's get back to our ships in the meantime. Kel'Inra to Lenara. 5 to beam up. Energize. Don't know if you could see it, but it's currently at 2%. You can't see it. My face is just about covering it. It's at 2%.
Fekiri portal count remains at 3.
Lord
Reading
fighters.
multiple enemy vessels in the system, we're outnumbered at least 3 to 1.
We'll manage. Recommendations?
Our first priority should be closing those portals.
Agreed.
Until they're gone, our Fakiri problem could continue to grow.
As a portal direct starboard, hell make for it. Adet Pa, what can you tell me about the portals in the meantime?
I'm reading heavy fluctuations in their graviton fields. At the moment, they appear to be unstable, but they could stabilize over time. Until then, it is a weakness we can exploit.
We chuck a graviton beam into them, maybe use our inertial dampeners to mess with gravity?
Weapons fire,
okay.
especially torpedoes, will eventually destabilize a portal's integrity
Starboard.
to the point of
4
collapse. Firing a heavy barrage at each portal should do the trick nicely.
Understood. Zakath, get a spread ready.
We need to punch through the ships guarding the portals before reinforcements arrive.
Fire. Okay, don't go into the portal.
Take them out as soon as you can.
Devex, all engines full of stern. I don't want to go back to hell with my entire ship. Right, let's just hit the portal from here. We're really close.
The portal is
One down.
destabilizing. It's collapsed!
Target the frigate, fire weapons.
There's more to be done. Close the others quickly.
Doing what I can. Maybe the frigates aren't a priority. They'll probably just keep coming until we've closed the portal. Devex, hard to port. Auxiliary party engines. Punches to Gamma. Fire. Not at the frigates. Not exactly any opportunity for good screenshots here.
Don't open the blood wine yet. More Fakiri vessels are coming in from the last portal.
I'm getting there. Bathe space with plasma. Maybe these vessels from hell can have their impulse engines stalled and we are disabled. Thanks. Great time. When I was releasing plasma, that needs to cover as wide an area as possible, but you know, is what it is. The loading screens in STO are ridiculous. I've seen other YouTubers who use a very good headcanon regarding them. What kind of headcanon do you need for a loading screen? Is it like the time you spend in the transporter buffer?
That's the last portal. Kapla!
Okay, all of these
deal
effects mean
with the
that I'm
Fakiri stragglers.
not getting a good screenshot. Hard about?
Wait. The portal is opening. Much larger than the others.
Well, we
So
closed
they're not finished with
3
us
before.
yet, eh? Make ready for battle!
Come on, get me hard to stop it.
Jola, if you're going to do something, now's the time!
Geula and the monks.
The Fakiri dreadnought is an impressive beast. I will enjoy killing it.
Killing it, indeed. Right, we're meandering. But let's, okay, let's thin the head. Helm! All engines, full astern. Keep us with our forces. Okay, the Retarans are... Okay, hard about. Auxiliary part shields. Forward and starboard specifically. Hard to port. God, these engine debuffs are really the worst. Oh my god. Dead. Oh, I forgot about the cavalry too. And Nimbus Pirate's Distress Ball. Right, that portal's down. Hard to port. Well, not hard to port. Actually, keep us dead on. Target that frigate. Right, triggers a few points to port. Set phases for multiple target acquisition. Fire spread. Helm, stand by to cross their bows. Engineering, stand by plasma ejection from the nacelles.
I don't think reinforcements
Engines
are
ahead.
coming. It may be time to consider...
Did it work?
Do
Yes.
not finish that sentence. We are Klingons.
To consider
We will fight to
retreating
the end.
and letting Boreth fall? That's ridiculous.
Yes!
I actually agree.
Forest shall not fall today.
Fight now! For Kalis! For Boreth! For the Empire!
Are you going to show up finally? With whatever
This is the IKS Katinga, calling all Klingon forces. I am Lorel of House Tekuvma. Join me. Fight now for the Empire. Kapla!
So she went from a, what, 250-year-old starship to a 200-year-old starship. An upgrade, I think, of 50 years. I target that battle carrier. Certainly don't like carriers. Stuck in the pattern buffers again. I might have to use that. Oh, God. Ah! Stop tractor beaming me, you pompous!
Rear shields failing.
Klingon bastards. Can I get out of the tract? Evasive maneuvers usually gets me out of tractor beam. It didn't even do that this time. Ah! Launch your own fighters. Let's open the distance for a moment.
I'm picking up a ship entering the system at high warp.
Oh.
My difference is when you can wait, Jola. I will not let Boreth fall.
That's very reassuring. You have restored my faith.
Reading another ship entering the system.
Port shields are down.
It's one of ours.
Okay, that's good. Let's
Death to the Fakiri! Send them screaming back to battle!
Another inbound KDS vessel. We can win this!
Oh, thank God. Okay,
Target the nearest Fakiri vessel and destroy it!
Devex, don't let me get closer to that bloody dreadnought than 5 kilometers, and it didn't matter. What is my health before that happened? I could actually look on the stream delay. It took me down from 100 to nothing instantly, whatever attack that was. Jeez. Right, I'm gonna hope that one of those is a good screenshot. And they're down. Alright, let's just clean up space for a moment.
Victory is ours! Together, we have protected Boreth from our enemies and returned she who was called Mother to the Empire!
Kapla!
Truly a glorious battle, my lady.
That's alright.
The Fakiri will think twice before launching an attack here anytime soon.
And if they do, unfortunately, Lenara will be in dry dock, because we have hull stress and shield damage. Indeed.
Even so, things got too close for my liking. For a time, it seemed like there were more Fakiri in space than stars. Thankfully, the monks had that well-preserved surprise up their sleeves. Just where did you find that relic, Tenavik?
I hope it's not too well preserved. I'm hoping they have refitted it, or retrofitted it, whichever, with modern technology as Ja'ula's original 250-year-old starship was.
We have kept it here since my mother's time. Once it served as her flagship. We preserved it as a reminder of a Klingon golden age. We knew one day it would be needed again, and it seems that time has come at last.
The Katinga wasn't brought about into service until the TOS movie era, and by that point there was Chancellor Gorkon, not Chancellor L'Rell. Chancellor L'Rell commanded the D7 as her flagship, no? Are the D7 and the Katinga the same thing? From what I saw here today, it'll serve the Empire well.
Indeed.
Why am I
Though I
logic fighters
yearn to
dock them?
command the Katinga once more, it has been far too long since I have done so. Space warfare has changed considerably since my time.
I suppose you didn't have fighters. No, you did have fighters. It's similar-ish.
Until I have reacclimated myself to this era, I can think of no better warrior to command this vessel than Lady Ja'ula of House Mokai. May you lead this vessel and her crew to glory.
Kapla?
You honor me, L'Rell. Computer, note the transfer of command in the record of battle. For many, the Lucara was a symbol of division. May the Katinga serve as a symbol of unity, as my brother's vessel once did.
Okay, can we stop glorifying the ethnic supremacist? I'm not going to put too fine a point on it. It's fine.
Let the honored few who came to Borith's aid go now to every corner of the Empire. Tell everyone you meet what happened here today. Tell them that you were at Borith when L'Rell returned. Tell them how we all fought and sent the Fakiri back to Gre'Thor. There is much to be done. We have an empire to restore and a tyrant to depose. But now is not the time for such things. Now is the time to honor our great victories. Tonight, we celebrate, for tomorrow we may die. Kapla!
Right, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid my ship needs a dry dock as soon as possible. Devex, Warp 9 for Earth, or the nearest starbase, K7, I think. Engage! And don't leave us here. It's just going to embarrass me in front of everyone. Oh, come on, Devex!
Now that L'Rell has been restored, she will be able to counsel Lady Ja'ula on a great many things. Though I have great respect for Ja'ula, there are always lessons to be learned as a leader in the Klingon Empire. And, in such matters, there is no better teacher than L'Rell. Yes, with L'Rell at her side, I believe Lady Ja'ula can lead our house to victory over Jempok and restore our shattered empire to glory. That battle lies ahead of us, however. When the time comes, be ready to answer the call to arms.
Well, I'll certainly do my best. That will depend on what the engineers tell me when we get to K7. Not Trezana Station. Dear God, not Trezana Station. Well, I think with that, thank you all so much for watching and for joining me on a trip to Gre'Thor, where we confirmed that the afterlife is real and it is the Klingon one. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, catch the next stream, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Mat po Jeshuwe Shemak tu mehu, Mashu malo ish mahoktu, Nipein madat wuvku, Pasma hekpe jesho kishtak, Bahumadi mabare masuta, Kamame